AI VFX is here, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. You can now take a video of yourself in any environment, just off your phone camera or a regular webcam, and then place yourself in any environment you can possibly imagine. It's really cool. Your likeness stays the complete same, and you can create different backgrounds, different effects. There's so much versatility with this tool. For example, here is the first video I shot, and then here is the output I got with the VFX background. It looks like a green screen. It applied lighting to my face. It kept my entire likeness. That's still me. It's not an AI generated version of me. It just feels so much more natural. Here's another one of me off that same video. I'm in like a dune environment. This one looks a little bit less realistic, like the abandoned city one, but still pretty good. It kept my likeness. It kept everything about me the same, but just changed the background and applied some lighting features onto my face, onto my body, all of my clothes. Here's another example of me flying a plane, having no steering wheel in my hand. This was my first generation. I was just playing around with it, just getting familiar with, how does this work? How can I actually start generating? And so it's really easy. I'm going to walk you guys through how you can do this today and then some of the other features within this application. Something I want to note just really quick before we jump in is it's really hard to keep your likeness in AI generated videos with stuff like Seedance or any of the other mainstream models. This tool helps mitigate those problems by using alpha mattes, which is a pretty common practice in the VFX world. I use it all the time in After Effects to remove backgrounds or apply VFX to my actual compositions. And yes, you could build alpha mattes in tools like Comfy UI. This has preset options for people that are just stepping into the AI space or the VFX space. So this application is called Beeble, and Beeble is essentially like this all-in platform for VFX artists to apply AI generated content into their media. Here are some of my favorite examples from the Beeble showcase page. This guy walking, just on his regular driveway, but then replacing the background with him walking on a beam. You can replace objects. So if you're pulling a little garbage can, you can replace it with this sack of presents for Christmas, or even dragging a giant rock across your lawn. You can even have multiple characters in one scene. So this is a quartet of people playing some music, and they put them in like this medieval castle, Game of Thrones-esque, with some smoke in the background. It looks really cool. And something you'll notice is the likeness of the character, so the guy, is the same. And that's just something that you really can't do with AI generative models like Seedance or VO or Sora back in the day. It had very similar likeness to what you looked like, but it wasn't realistic. It didn't look exactly like you. Sometimes it would create different variations of you. But this gives you access to keep your same likeness, your same movements. Now, this one is my favorite one, where he's holding a flashlight and they put him in a cave and the light is reactive with the wall of the cave. So the camera movement, his body movement, and the flashlight is completely replicated to a T. It just generated this VFX on top of that alpha matte. So an alpha matte essentially just takes like a flat image of your subject. It replaces them with white, and the white is what stays inside of the composition inside of a Beeble workspace. Whatever's in black will be replaced by AI. So as you can see in this example, if you look at the alpha matte right here, you can only see that the white is on the head portion and the hands. So whatever is not being covered will be generated. And if they want it to be generated with different clothing or different styles, you can do that if you just have the alpha matte on the hands and the head. But if you just want to change the background or the lighting and you want to keep the character's outfit and likeness the exact same, you can see this alpha matte is the entire character's upper body. And all it's doing is changing the background, keeping all of her likeness and outfit the same. So the tool that I'm talking about right now is SwitchX. SwitchX is where you can switch a lot of your environments, add different outfits, use VFX inside of Beeble. But Beeble has a whole library of different things that you can build with VFX or AI VFX. By the way, just putting this out here, I'm not sponsored. This is just really cool, and it's right up my alley with AI generated video, especially with VFX. I've always just been interested in it. So they have a bunch of templates that you can use if you're a beginner. They have background removers, VFX passes, Beeble editor, and then just some resources that you can use. The two coolest things, in my opinion, inside of Beeble is the Canvas and SwitchX, which we're going to be going over today. But just to give you a brief overview of what Canvas is you can build your own workflows within Beeble to really customize exactly the outputs that you're going for. But today I want to focus on SwitchX and just setting it up because it's so easy, and I feel like not a lot of people are utilizing this, and I'm not really seeing it on social media a ton. So let's jump straight into it. Okay, right off the bat, it's going to ask you to upload your reference video. So I'm going to upload this video that I showed in the very beginning, but this time I'm going to change my outfit and prompt you through, how you can actually change the background, change your outfit, add some VFX adding different lighting environments onto your scenes. So we're going to stick with this video right here. You can also adjust the actual timing of it if you want, but I'm just going to go with the full video here. So I'm going to confirm the selection, and now we have our video uploaded, and it automatically will start masking out your alpha matte. So as you can see, if we zoom in here really quick, if we go over, the white is what we're going to keep inside of the image, and the black is what's going to be generated in the background or as an outfit. This just helps you guide the AI in a lot better way compared to just like blindly prompting inside of Seedance 2.0. You also have options. So you can use the auto mode, or you can use the select tool. So if we go into smart select and we zoom in, I want to change my outfit. So I'm just going to highlight my face, get my hair, and then get my hands. So say you accidentally select something that you don't want that. Obviously we don't want the full body. You can just right click on that point and it will delete it and go back to your original alpha matte generation that it's going to pull. I just lost the hair here, so I just need to make sure that I'm getting that. Okay, so I got my head and my two hands. I'm going to preview that. It's going to upload the alpha mask, and boom, there we go. Now we have everything masked out, and it's just going to use this for our likeness, my face and then my hands. So I'll confirm that. And then the next part of the process is generating a scene or an outfit with the image generator, or you can go and use your own image generator. I'm just going to do it inside of Beeble natively because I want to show you how easy just the process is setting this up. So I'm going to click create with AI. You can also upload if you want. And they give you some options to like change the background, relight, or color grade, or recolor. I'm going to change the background. I'm going to delete this text right here and just have change the background of frame 1, which is this first uploaded frame. If you want to have different variations or give some references for styles, you can upload images into the prompt box and then call those images. So it'd be like, so say I found an image of a Roman castle that I wanted to put in the background. I can find that on Google, download it, upload it into this plus button right here, and that would be reference image 1. And all you have to do to call that is just at reference image 1. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to prompt it with my natural language. So all I'm going to say is change the background of at frame 1 to a Roman Empire ancient building. Put a robe on the guy in the image. I'm going to use GPT Image 2, which is just the newest version. I'll generate that, and it takes about a minute to actually generate. Okay, so it just finished up our image, and it created this Roman Empire type of like background for us with me in the actual robe. And then you can see I have the same likeness. My hands are the same. You can barely even notice with the hands, but the main thing is the face and the head. That's what you want to sell these effects. Add the VFX in the background, change your outfits and type of stuff. So that's it. That's all you have to do to set up the generation. It will auto generate a prompt for you if you have the autopilot on. If you want to add your own prompt, you can, but I just prefer using Beeble's because it's natively baked in. It knows how to work with the software. It's going to generate something that's giving me outputs like this. So with that, you can then choose your resolution. I'm going to do 1080p. And then variations, I only need 1, but if you're doing batch edits, you can definitely do more than 1. It looks like 4 is the max you can do inside of Beeble. When you've picked everything, you've got all your preferences set, all you got to do is click generate, and it takes literally 3 to 4 minutes to actually generate your video. We'll come back when that is done. Okay, so it just wrapped up, and if I go and move this back here, going to full screen, we can see I've got my movement. It's got the background. It looks exactly like me. It's literally just my head. You can see it's got the entire outfit on. So all we got to do now is add some effects, some sound effects. Sound design would be super nice here. But there you go. Now you have a generation just like this. You didn't have to waste a bunch of credits on like regenerating yourself because your face was wrong or your nose was off just by a little bit and it doesn't look like you. You can actually throw yourself into realistic scenes without even using a green screen, all through alpha mattes. And then also I wanted to note too, in the beginning of the intro, I had this scene where I was put in the back rooms, right? And I was talking, so it transfers your audio over as well. Something you'll notice with video generation models is if you're talking into a camera and you want it to say the exact same thing, it usually can't pick that up. It's regenerating you completely. This time, your face, your body is still you as like the actual human. You're not an AI generated human figure inside of the video. In normal video generation, it regenerates you as an entire person. And so the audio will always be the same. AI VFX is here, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So it saves you so much more time on actually building out these scenes. And you can put yourself in any situation, any scene, any output, and it's that easy. It's so easy for beginners to get into VFX or compositing or basic things that you can do in After Effects. Yes, you can do this in After Effects pretty easily, but AI is definitely speeding up the process. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that today. If you guys create something really cool, feel free to join my free school community where we have VFX artists, motion designers, video editors, and all creative people in the AI space that are building some really cool stuff. So drop some of your generations and your ideas inside the free school community in the link in my description. If you like this video, I highly recommend that you subscribe. I'm going to be doing deep dives of how you can actually build legit movie scenes out of this and really scale up your production as a creative. So I'll leave you guys with that. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.